Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have a brand new arrival that came in this weekend to show you. This is the 2020 and a half Arctic Wolf by Cherokee, model 3660 Suite. This is the all-new mid-bunk fifth wheel from Arctic Wolf for this year. It weighs in at 10,970 pounds unloaded. So this would be great for a 3/4 ton gas pickup truck. This is not, I repeat, this is not half-ton towable. It is a little too heavy on the hitch weight for most half-tons, if not all half-tons. This also will have an outside kitchen, tons of storage, sleeping for up to 9 or 10 people, 72 by 80 king bed, and tons more features. Let's go ahead and we'll jump to the inside real quick and go over the features there. All right, guys, so we're in the interior of the 2020 and a half Forest River Cherokee Arctic Wolf 3660 Suite, and we'll start in the living area real quick. And if you've watched the video I'm about to do on the 3550 Suite, you're going to notice a lot of similarities between the two as far as the living and the kitchen area. So if you haven't already, go check that one out. So we'll start on the back here, and you'll notice you have a nice trifold sleeper sofa, and on each side you have household and USB outlets, tons of windows. I have the zebra shades pulled down just because it lends so much light into this unit. It really messes with my camera. And you can see up top you do have some great storage. You'll notice the ceiling fan up here, providing you some good circulation if you're plugged into shore power. And you'll also notice as if I pan up a little bit, number one, you'll see the blue LED lights, which is awesome. It gives this unit such a great look. But you'll also notice your main AC. They have switched to the Coleman Mach Air, which I think is neat. Those are a little more efficient and a little quieter than the Dometic, in my opinion, which is, again, neat. I like to see when they're changing stuff like that. If we come over here, you'll notice your theater seating. This will have heat, massage, and the lights. I'm not plugged into shore power right now. I'm just running off the batteries and solar panels. So I don't have these turned on, and I'm not able to turn them on. But again, you do have the heat, light, and massage. And I like that they go with the wider armrest. So as you can see, you've got a bigger space there, which is cool. And again, tons of windows. This thing has windows everywhere. If we kind of spin back around this way, you'll notice grid campside windows. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and talk about the dinette. So you got a freestanding table and chairs, tons of room around this. I love that they extended the slide a little bit and gave you room where you can actually walk in here and you're not so cramped. It's a really nice thing to see. And they do have 6'4" walk-in slide boxes. So I'm 6'2" and I have plenty of room to walk in there. I'm not going to bash my head, which really is annoying in some of these smaller travel trailers and fifth wheels sometimes. There is storage underneath those chairs too, by the way. All right, let's go ahead and look at the entertainment center while we're here. So you've got a nice 5200 BTU space heating fireplace, storage on each side of them. This one we did not bring in the TV. The TVs were really expensive to add, and so we figured we can get them cheaper at Walmart anyway. So if you need a TV, we can get you a TV. That's not a problem. But again, from the manufacturer, it's just a little too expensive for us, in our opinion. You've got your AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo here. And if I bend down next to it, you'll notice that you do have face-mounted HDMI and USB inputs right there. And so you can add a DVD player or anything that you want to add. And I do want to open this space up here. I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but you have massive storage in here. Whether you want to use this for overflow pantry space, extra kids space, linen space, whatever you want to use this for, you have tons of storage. And I like that they left it nice and wide open so you can throw in a shelf organizer if you want to. And this is all above your outside kitchen, so there, you know, you can put a lot of stuff in there, which is awesome in my opinion. If we going back down to the floor now, you'll notice you have no cabinet ducted heating in this unit, or no floor ducted heating, I'm sorry. You have cabinet ducted heating. So this is easy cleaning. The only carpet in here is in the bedroom and in your slide outs. So as you can kind of see up there on the steps, right where I'm pointing right there, that's your cabinet ducted heating comes through there. And you'll have other ones in other places, like right on the front of that island. So that's easy cleaning, and especially in a bunkhouse, that's really important. All right, guys, so let me give you one more pan around of the living area, and then we'll jump to the kitchen and we'll see what kind of storage and features the kitchen has to offer. All right, guys, so here's the kitchen of the 3660 Arctic Wolf, and you'll notice there's a nice peninsula. And why I think that is really handy in this particular model is number one, because you get a little more countertop space this way than if they went with an island. You get a little more storage that way because they can put a couple other overhead cabinets there. And the kids aren't going to be running around the island like you and I both know that they're going to. So again, lots of countertop space. You've got outlets and USB ports right here. And again, more outlets over here in the slide out. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping around, but you got good prep space over here. Your Greystone cooktop, it's very similar to the Furrion one. If you're not familiar with that, it has the light up blue knobs, the light in the oven, the window in the oven door, and the electric sparker, which is really cool. Nice drawer down here, so you know, for extra spatulas and things of that sort. And then you do have, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this one, good space for a wastebasket or pots and pans. If we move up top, you'll notice your hood, your Greystone microwave. Again, this one 10,790 pounds. I think I said 10,970 pounds outside at the beginning of the video, but this is the correct weight right here. And this one is 42 foot 5 inches in length. Again, pardon the stickers and stuff, but good cabinet space there. I'll go ahead and open up this drawer for you. Again, all kinds of stuff in there, but a nice drawer space. If we come back over here, again, you got a couple drawers here. The top one being your silverware drawer, which is kind of neat, I think. And then underneath here, they left this wide open so you can put, again, shelf organizers and stuff, and that goes all the way back there to the back corner, which is really neat. High-rise sprayer faucet. Again, more outlets and USB ports. They love putting these things in here. And I do want to remove this countertop thing here to show you that gorgeous black stainless steel sink. These things look awesome in my opinion. And let me know what you think in the comments section. If you don't like it, let me know. If you like it, want to see more of it in the RV industry, let me know. And then up here, you have massive overhead cabinet space. And then over here, you've got more pantry space. Pardon my terrible camera work while I do that. But you've got tons of space. And if I come over here and get in there close, I don't know how well that's showing up, but it does go all the way to the sidewall. They just don't put an extra door there. That way, it's not, when the slide out comes in, there's less things that you could possibly hit with the slide out, which I think that was a good move there. And then if we look up top, you notice you can put some decorations up there, and I love these little pendulum lights. They look really good, along with that blue LED lights. And those are all on one switch. So if you don't want them, you can turn them off. All right, guys, let's go ahead and we'll jump to the mid-bunk area, because this one does have a very good mid-bunk in my opinion. Let's go take a look. All right, guys, so one thing I forgot to talk about when we were in the kitchen, and well, you won't realize it because I'll splice this together, but you do have this 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt compressor fridge by Furrion in here. This will run off that solar panel that I was talking about earlier, and this particular one only uses 3 amps of power. It's really efficient, and your 150 watt panel can run this for 55 hours. If you add a second panel, you can run this as long as you want, provided you have 2 batteries. Let's go ahead and we'll jump onto the bunk room now. Alright guys, so stepping into the mid-bunk of this 3660, first thing you'll notice, you've got a tri-fold sleeper sofa. So this will make into a queen bed. You can sleep 2 adults on here. And that's one neat thing about a mid-bunk, or this particular mid-bunk. You have 4 individual sleeping areas. So real quick, I'm going to step back outside. You've got the tri-fold there, the master bedroom, that's 2, the mid-bunk, and then you've got the loft, which you'll see in a minute. So again, tri-fold sleeper sofa. That'll turn into a nice big bed. 300-pound weight limit on this upper bunk, and that will fold up out of the way and latch into place for an extra daytime bed, or for extra daytime headroom, I should say, on the sofa. Now you've got the nice teddy bear bunk mat. This is a hypoallergenic mat and super soft, which is awesome. You've got these cool blue LED accent lights again, which look awesome. Nice lighting everywhere. Some people asked me on Saturday what this was, and that's your furnace intake. So that's what that is. It has to be there from where they mounted it. And you'll notice cabinet ducted heat vents there. And then the other thing people were asking me about was, what is this thing here? And this is actually your air conditioning duct for in here, which is neat. A lot of these mid-bunks don't have AC piped into here, and so I like that they did that, because that is very, very important. If you look over here, you've got nice countertop space, TV hookups, household outlets, cable, and USB ports too. Nice solid door, so you can shut this room off, give the kiddos their privacy, or tell them to go to their room and shut the door. You got good storage here on the bottom, and I want to open this one in particular. And the reason I want to do that is you'll notice you have a hanging bar in here. So many mid-bunks do not have a good spot to hang clothes, and they nailed this. It's very important in a bunkhouse to have some place to hang the kids' clothes, not necessarily in the parents' room, in my opinion. Let me know if what you think in the comment section below. But again, they knocked this out of the park, which is great in my opinion. Let's go ahead, while we're on this segment, I want to tackle the hallway. And we're going to go out here. So you'll notice steps, no carpet on the steps. Your breakers and fuses are down there. You've got your slide out for the bunk room, thermostat, and here's all of your controls. This is something new that they started doing. So the Wi-Fi one connection hotspot, so it's prepped for Wi-Fi. If you have any questions about that, let me know in the comment section below, or give our sales team a call and we'll happy to explain that. Here's your volt monitor. So this one has the solar package on it. So as you can see, I'm getting 12 volts of solar charge to my batteries at the moment. And this also has the one control hidden operating system on it. So you scan this code and you can do anything on this panel from your phone, which is really neat. And then one neat thing on the back side of that, on the back side of one of those cabinets, got a handy little coat closet. That is a nice touch. Going up the steps, we've got a pull-out ladder for the kiddos, so they can easily get up to the loft. And speaking of the loft, let me turn on the light here real quick. You got a queen-size loft bed, one of these giant teddy bear bunk mats. You notice plywood decking down there, which is awesome. You have household USB and cable up here, so if you wanted to mount a TV, air conditioning ducts up here, nice little windows so they can see out. and this little wrought iron style handrail, which is really neat. And I love that they put, going back to the ladder, I love that they put it on the upper deck. That way it's not as far of a climb for kids. If they put it down there, it's easily an 8-foot climb for them. And if they ever fell, trust me, it would not feel good. So again, I like that they put it up here because it's easier up, easier to get down. All right, guys, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the bathroom now and see what features it has to offer in there. All right, guys, so stepping into the bathroom of this 3660 suite, you'll notice the 30 by 36 inch shower. It does have the Nautilus shower curtain, which that's neat, and it's mold resistant, which is really cool. It squeegees itself off. Porcelain foot flush lever toilet, and back there you'll notice a heat vent, and it's out of the way, which is really neat. If we look up top, you notice the bigger max air vent fan, which is awesome. That's gonna move a lot of air in this unit for you. All right. And if we come in here, I'll go ahead and open up the medicine cabinet for you. Pardon my terrible camera work while I did that. But you'll notice good storage. GFI protected outlet. Nice big sink, good countertop space. And you do have some storage underneath there too, which is really cool. All right. Oh, and one thing people always ask me on these Arctic Wolves, why did they not put storage here or go with a bigger shower? And I'll show you that here in a minute in the bedroom, and you're gonna like this. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the bedroom now. All right, coming into the bedroom of this 3660 Arctic Wolf, we'll start with the closet first. And this thing has a massive closet. So you've got tons of hanging spots in here for all of your clothes. Got nice shelves over there for shoes and things, and this is normally where your washer dryer prep goes in a fifth wheel, and I'll tell you, it's not here on this one. It's in a different spot, and I think you'll like that once we really get down to it. So over here you've got this nice shelf organizer, and there's, you know, those are deep shelves, which is, I think they knocked this front wall out of the park, which is, again, really great. In this particular one, you have the 72 by 80 king size bed. Now, if you want a queen, to my knowledge, I don't believe you can step down to a queen bed. I'm more than happy to call my rep and see if that's something that they can do, but to my knowledge, it's a king bed standard, and that's it. But it'll fit any king size mattress. You've got breeze windows on both sides of the bed. Those little blue LED accent lights, I'm a sucker for those. Those are really neat. You've got storage under the bed too, by the way. Dresser with a couple drawers and some more storage. Spot to mount a TV and with the appropriate hookups. Nice cross breeze window. And the thing that makes this floor plan. But before we get there, I almost skipped over something. You do have another 15,000 BTU air conditioner up here. And you also notice dual AC runs. These are both tied into the same ducting system, and it's what they call racetrack ducting. So the air is going to keep doing this when you have both ACs on. And even if you have one, it's still going to push the air around and around to the front and the back of the unit. It's a little more efficient that way, and it keeps the air moving just like in your house. If you have, it's more of a residential style ducting system. All right, so now for the best part of this bedroom. You have this another massive closet. So you notice a little cubby down there. Now here's where your washer dryer prep goes. And you're probably wondering, why do they put it here? Well, and the answer is their cap is not I don't believe is big enough for the washer dryers, and you can fit a stackable here. If not, you've got another hanging rod and then more shelf space above that. You also have USB ports, tons of outlets. You've got 3 outlets in here, which is really neat. And this is all hidden by this nice pocket door, which is again, really cool. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for the inside. Let's go and we'll take a look at some of the outside features on this 2020 Arctic Wolf 3660 Suite. All right, guys, so we're on the outside of this 2020 and a half Arctic Wolf 3660. And first things first, you've got a molded fiberglass cap, LED light strips in those, standard hitch pin. So if you want to upgrade to a MORryde or Rotoflex, you can. Storage underneath here. That's where your spare tire and battery box are too, by the way. And your docking light switch is over there as well. Solar prep. And while we're on the solar, so this has the juice pack solar option. So what that is a 50-watt panel, high efficiency, voltage meter that you saw inside, solar charge controller, and a deep cycle battery from the manufacturer. And I just realized I forgot to talk about the fridge on the inside. So this does have a 10.7 cubic foot Furrion fridge. And the neat thing about that is it runs off a 12 volt. It only uses 3 amps. And I will probably, by the time, if you make it this far in the video, I will probably have inserted a clip about that anyways. But again, solar prep and roof mount solar. 2 20-pound propane tanks, one on each side. Leash latch in the NXG frame. It's a high-strength, low-alloy frame, which is awesome. Pass-through storage. You have this main pass-through, LED light strip in there, and as you can see on the other side, your auto leveling controls are now mounted out here, which is awesome. That was a customer feedback request. And you'll notice all the aluminum tubing, and they do insulate their upper deck, which is great. Some brands don't do that. And then you're probably wondering, oh boy, an outside kitchen. Well, that's not what this is. If you haven't seen the 3660 yet, that's in a different spot. So as you can see in here, you have another pass-through storage. Now, there's some plumbing in the way, but you still have tons of storage. It goes all the way over there. And if we pan over to the left, you notice all this extra space here. Exterior cable hookups, and then this little port here will open so you can run the cords inside. Really neat concept. I like what they did there. And of course, slam latch doors, magnetic holdbacks. Quad step MORryde stable step. Exterior grab handle. And a big power awning. That's probably a 18 foot easily. Does have LED light strips in it, which I conveniently forgot to turn on. Whoops. And then they've also gone to 16-inch tires on this. So a little bit different than your standard Arctic Wolf. And I love these new rims, or wheels, not rims, wheels. They look awesome. And these do have the Westlake Lion's Head tires in them. Those have a 5+2+1 tire warranty. So 5 years against defects, 12 months no questions asked replacement guarantee, and 2 years roadside assistance. And as we come down here, you're probably wondering, okay, you mentioned outside kitchen. Well, here it is. So you've got this awesome fridge, freezer on the left, fridge on the right. A little bit of exterior storage. Those blue lights that everybody loves in these. Storage drawer. And then in this one, they added a dump sink for this year, which is awesome. And a cold water spray port right there. So that's what this little blue coily hose is for. And you're probably wondering, where's my propane hookup? Well, I got you covered there. As you can see that little tag flapping down there, you do have a propane quick connect. You also have rear receiver hitch prep. So if you want to add a bike rack or something, you can do that. We did not bring this particular one in with a ladder, but it does have a fully walkable roof. It is backed for a ladder, I believe, and it does have the backup camera prep as well. So if you would like either of those items added on, give us a call and we'll be more than happy to quote you a price. So you come over here, you got your outside shower, 50 amp service, 3 slides on the door entry, or on the off door side. And as we come over here, you've got your 6-gallon water heater and all of your hookups right here. And here's a better look at that auto leveling controls right there. So those are outside now, which is awesome. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this 2020 and a half Forest River Arctic Wolf 3660 Suite. If you have any questions on this unit, please give us a call at 806-335-2336. You can also view all of our available inventory at www.custom-rv.com. If you want to send us an email, that's okay too. You can reach us at contact@custom-rv.com. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and share and subscribe. And if you want to catch more of my videos. And again, thanks guys for watching. I know this has probably been a longer video than some of my other ones, but there's a lot to cover. And I probably did not get to everything. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day.